Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, even cross watchers. Welcome back to your timeless tarot update for you, Aquarius. Whenever you find it, whatever your birth chart placement for the zodiac sign Aquarius, this is your message. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. It's by divine design that you were brought here right at this time. All right, what do we have for you? Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. Thank you for all the growth on the channel. So thankful and grateful for all the growth on the channel, for all the increase in views. Thank you for the increase in love donations. So thankful and grateful for the increase we're seeing now. And in the personal reading, so thankful and grateful. If you want any more information, go to the website. It's all right there for you. Or to get any more custom decks like the Download Oracle. For you, Aquarius tribe, look at that. It's a magic wand with a magic dust coming off it. It says your words are casting the spell. That's why it's called spelling. Your words are casting the spell. That's why it's called spell. Now, when I was preparing to do your reading, Aquarius, I was remembering a conversation with a friend of mine. And she talked about a guy she dated in high school. And she was always an overweight girl. She was a bit of I don't even like the term overweight, but she's a big body girl. You know what I'm saying? One of our BBW sisters. Anyway, she had been dating this one who was like the quarterback, and he was, Mr. Athletic, Mr. Sexy. Everybody wanted him, all that. But they were dating, and she continually let him know that she wasn't good enough. He should go date somebody prettier than her, stuff like that. And fast forward years later, of course they broke up. And I think it's something like 20 years later, she bumps into him in a restaurant. And come to find out, he says to her, I really was in love with you. But you kept telling me that I shouldn't be. And so I believed you. And so there's a powerful lesson in that experience. Like, your words are powerful. And if you're going to program somebody that they don't love you, don't be surprised when you find out that they don't. When somebody comes in and they're offering you kindness. Now, granted, there's some here that, everybody doesn't come in pure positive energy with pure intentions. But there are some that do. And a lot of times when those ones come in, it's the hurt parts of you that have dealt with the ones who weren't that causes you to want to reject them. Okay, so don't belittle yourself out of your blessings is something that I'm hearing. Okay. Hold on. Aquarius tribe. Don't belittle yourself out of your blessings. Out of your harvest. Ooh. Don't belittle yourself out of your harvest. So there's some harvest here for you. Okay, a harvest is collecting the fruit of the work that you have been doing. Okay, did we do this already? Or whatever, we could do it again. I ain't heard nothing, even if we did already. All right, so let's see what we have from the tarot. We're going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Sacred Circle. Okay, what it is, what it was, what it will be, how you feel about that. What you think about that? What does your highest self think you should do about that? Okay. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Six of Swords, Solace. The Six of Swords. This is about a situation where you're finding ease in your own mind about what's happening in your experience. So you've been making peace with something, okay? At one point, you were definitely not at peace with whatever this is. It was a fight inside of your head. Should I, shouldn't I? What do I do about this? Can't seem to get this to go right, flow right, do right. Something like that. For some, the experience had a lot of arguing and tit for tat and back and forth, bickering, heated discussions. Somebody likes to call it heated discussions. Fine, we'll call it heated discussions then. But somebody with a lot of heated discussions in the past. Well, what it is right now, we have the Five of Wands. Oh, bum, bum, bum. Let's clarify this Five of Wands. I have the Sibila de la Zingara in my hand. So let's see what we have. Clarifying the 5 of Wands, please and thank you. You have the gift. You have service. You have the messenger. And you have constancy. Wow. So here, I see that you have a gift to deliver. It requires consistency out of you. It requires constancy out of you to deliver this gift. Okay, you're giving. You're here to deliver. You're here to be a service. Okay. Also, I feel like for somebody here, it's back to the spell that you're casting. So all these gifts, all these physical resources are available for you. All the helping hands, all the service you can need, all the guidance, all the messengers are there. But you fight it. And you fight it because you say things like, I don't know. You fight it because you say like, well, what are they saying? They're saying stuff that's very decisive. They're saying stuff that's very closed off. They're saying stuff that's working against them. I just don't know what to do. Well, of course, it's not going to work now. Of course, this is going to fail. Nothing ever works out. Everything is really hard. Everything is really fucked up. And nothing works in my favor. There's a black cloud. There's a black cloud. I was born on the wrong side of the tracks. All this type of conversation. Something like that. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. What else? Well, not all of us can. Well, not everybody can. Is a very comparison energy where you're comparing yourself to another. That actually showing me a card from the Osho Zen Tarot, and it has a bamboo and an oak, and it's just the trunks, and they're both very different. They're nothing alike, not in texture, not in color, not in habitat, not in any type of way. But each one has its own beauty and its own usefulness. It smacks. It all has its own. Now, here's the thing. So here you are comparing yourself and saying, but you're not comparing yourself in a way to where you're recognizing your beauty that's different. You're comparing yourself in a way is like unfit in some type of way. Is this somebody around you who's bringing a lot of problems your way? Because maybe you won't do that. And that's the type of energy they're trying to introduce into your life. You're sitting here, you're gifted. You continue to be a service. You continue to deliver the messages. Yet and still there's something here that is a nuisance. I'm hearing the word nuisance. There's a nuisance around. So what was it in the past? What was it? The Queen of Discs, expression. Queen of Discs, expression. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. Let's see what we have here. The word is haughtiness, and there's that peacock energy, though. Okay. What else? Consolation. Okay, consolation. The Death card. And reunion. Okay. So somebody here has been working against themselves in the way they talk. Okay, there's a need to be more attentive to how you're talking, because there was an opportunity here. There was an opportunity here for a reunion in the past. There was some sort of reunion, some kind of get together with somebody that you had known before. But interestingly enough, a gift was presented to you to replace it because that shit didn't work out. So maybe you had a soulmate. Maybe there was a romantic partner involved. Well, that came to an end. And then Spirit brought you this Queen of Pentacles energy, okay, to give you something else, because there is no loss in the divine mind. The universe doesn't understand the societal expectations that, you know, after a divorce, you're supposed to stay single for so long. After somebody dies, you got to stay single. So the universe doesn't understand that. The universe is going to drop them in when they are available to be of most service here. So here, somebody had a drop-in come into their life and to be of service, and they were rejecting it. Yeah, they were too proud, too prideful, too proud, too haughty. They were too good to accept this gift in some type of way. And the too good feels like, you know, well, I'm going to do it the right way. I want to do it the right way. And it's not about doing it the right way or the wrong way. The person's idea, something about this idea here We're very ego. Okay. Like somebody turn up their nose at a blessing. Were you the blessing, or were you the one turn up the nose? How you feel about this? Let's see how you feel about this. The Seven of Cups. Illusions, delusions. I heard him. He said, it was just my imagination once again, running away with me. Tell you it was just my imagination, running away with me. Okay. So we'll be married and raise a family. Oh, yeah. Okay. With Seven of Cups, we have the letter, which is the message. Okay. The young woman. And this is how you're feeling, right? Falseness. Oh, you think they lying to you. Cheerfulness. You think they lying to you. How you feel about this? You can sense somebody's lie here. Okay. Somebody here. The message you're telling this person is not the truth. Maybe you're saying you too young. Maybe you're saying they too young. Maybe there's something about you're not ready. I'm here. Are you ready? No, not ready. Somebody's lying about not being ready. They already got enough stuff going on. What? Okay. That's how you feel. Okay. You feel like somebody has kept some secret from you about other interests that they have in the situation. So in romance, you might feel like they flirt with other people, talking to people on the phone, in the instant messenger, in the DMs, all that shit about all that. I mean, it might be Snapchat and FaceTime. God, you're only 150 million ways to contact a person right now using this thing, this whole like computer. I remember when it's a big ass computer and the idea of even just internet was fucking amazing. And now everybody has a whole fucking computer. You have a laptop, you have internet, you have a whole phone, you have a whole camera, a whole video camera, all in the palm of your hand. Who would have known? Wow. Okay. Why we got off on that? There's a reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe you do. What you think about all that? You think the tower, the shit's about to go down. That's what you think. Yeah. You're like, fuck all these illusions. I'm gonna tear all these illusions down. Okay, I'm coming through with all. When I hit him, I'm gonna hit him where it hurt. What? That's what you think. Okay, well, let's find out. You think everything is falling apart. You think there's a loss. You think there's. Let's see. What is this tower? The doctor. Wow, and the way he landed in my lap and picked him up, he's in reverse. The doctor upright, I would have said healing. And it's like there's no healing this shit. Somebody here is realizing, having a download, epiphany, a realization that something here, your intellect is telling you you can't heal this shit. And surprise, you realize there's a no healing, and then there's a surprise. This dude is here. He's fishing, and there's a 6,000 bag in his net, not a fish. So you may be going for one thing and find a surprise that there's something else in there for you. Okay. Of great value. Okay. Ooh, despair. What the hell? Oh, but while you're whoa, whoa. While you're having this happy surprise come in for you, because you realize there was no healing, some kind of connection. Somebody else is gonna be really upset that they weren't there with you when your bag came in. I heard, and for some of you, it's gonna be your wife. She's gonna be upset because she ain't sitting next to you when your bag come in despair. Or some of you, it's the husband, because look, the masculine energy is over there in despair, and the wife is over here. She's sitting pretty. Her and the kids is fine. Yeah. So how does this apply? Somebody here is like, whew, somebody gonna be real sad. You're gonna take them by surprise. What the hell? Okay. What's your highest self guiding you to do here the night of this? Continue on your path. Be consistent. Be persistent. Constancy. You being persistent and consistent. Continue doing more of that. What you being persistent and consistent, you know what, you deals with this stuff. You deal with any kind of conflict, any type of challenge. You figure out how to get yourself grounded, how to keep yourself moving forward, doing what you need to do. Husbandry is the word here. Husbandry, whenever I think of husbandry, I think about animal husbandry, about how ones handle the animals. You know, there's a way to handle them that trains them the most efficiently in the animal way. Okay, so so are you healing a fucking animal? Is there a beast involved here? And I hear kill the beast. What the heck? Oh boy. Okay, so there is somebody is out for blood. Somebody is out for revenge here, and I feel like there's somebody's out here for revenge. They're coming in with this smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. So somebody here coming around with a fake. You can feel it too. And you're like, why the fuck is this person coming over here? Now, I know what I've done for them in the past. You're saying, I know what I've done for them already. I know who I am. They know what I got to offer. What the fuck are they really up to? Because I could pick up on it's a younger woman in your experience. If this is you, you can pick up on something just don't feel right. It just don't feel quite right here in your spirit. It's like, bitch. No, don't believe that shit right there. Spirit up there like a old, I don't know. Anyway. So it's almost like just as expected, the truth comes out. With shock and awe and surprise. Oh, here it is. Okay. Now the 9 of this is your guidance. They're telling you to continue moving forward, doing what you need to do. Thought. This is a wise man. This man is aged. You know, he's got wisdom. And he taking time to think. Now you better think. Think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah. Think. Somebody thinking, somebody sighing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And the room is empty. Ain't nobody in the room. Leave them in the merchant traveling. Okay. So here it is. You know, your thought is, well, it kind of is what it is. We're going to let it go. We're going to evacuate that space. We're going to open up that space, make that space available. We're going to open up that room over there. We're going to, I'll put an ad and see, if there's somebody needs a roommate. And I got an extra room there. This is somebody who's saying, I'm going to clear the space because, someone else can feel the space better. Somebody's being sent on their journey. Somebody's leaving a space that was safe. Somebody feels like they can't find a safe space now because they continue doing the same shit. Now they didn't worn out their safe spaces. Safe spaces came. This is safe spaces. What was this blurring talking you doing? I don't know. It's time for somebody to take a trip. You know what it is. It's time to send someone packing for real. You thought about it enough. We know it's not really something you want to do. But you can't grasp your new stuff. And what's going to happen over there is going to bring nothing but despair, and you're being removed from it. Or rather, it's being removed from you. All you got to do is let it unfold. I do see also there's somebody here who is a very helpful friend. There's a very helpful friend to help you process a lot of these thoughts so you can just have somebody who, you have a confidant. Somebody who you can confide in, who has some kind of sense to just shut up and listen and let you talk yourself into some solutions is kind of the way I feel like it. And if they do offer anything to say, it'll be of value. It'll be of value. And this is some realizations about this ending that you had, processing this ending. All right. What will it be? Go back to what will it be? 8 of Wands. Action. So you made a decision. You started doing something different. You moved some things around in your life. You followed your intuition because your intuition was telling you, nope, 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 nope. So you're sending it packing. You're not getting involved in that thing. Okay. Well, let's clarify this 8 of Wands. We have the wedding and it's in reverse. So a wedding is stopped. A wedding vows are broken. Okay, it's in reverse. The servant is here. Okay, there's a divorce. Okay, the servant is here now. Service this the servant, and then a fortune. Oh Lord, and then the fortune, and then what else? The child. Oh my. Okay. So wow. Let's see. Interest and faithfulness is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here has been really faithful, and you've been making peace with the situation. Oh boy, I'm getting all the way into somebody's wedding here, somebody's marriage. So you and your partner, y'all got together. This was giving it another chance. You were giving it another chance getting back together. You had thought about it. You decided, you know what? No, I don't want somebody else. I want the one that I wanted. Okay, I'm going to give it another shot. Somebody here could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the chart. Okay, I'm going to give it another shot. You give it another shot. You start... You do what you do, but your spirit starts to show you, and your spirit starts to show you that something feels off. And yeah, there was a lie, and you feel it. You feel like there was a lie here. You feel like there was a lie here. Something about a younger woman, and maybe a third party situation. Maybe somebody went off and had them a little freaky threesome weekend somewhere. Something like that. Well, guess what? Your wife has been loyal. Somebody's wife has been loyal. And you know what? They didn't have nothing. They tested clean. And now they're not testing clean. So they know you've been doing something because you got a little dirty. There's somebody here got a little dirty ass something. They're finna get a surprise. Oh boy, they're going to be so upset because their wife is going to pull all the way back. She will heal. This is not nothing that's going to be permanent to her. Her body will heal. It's just enough to let her know that something was off. I hear it say, I don't want to talk about it. Go see your doctor. You'll know what it is. I'm not talking about that. I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? Yeah, this person has a job where they travel a lot for work. This person travels a lot for work. It seems like they're always on the move. Well, with the wedding coming out in reverse, I feel like this person, when you let them know that you're even thinking of separating, this person is going to do everything they can to try to do right, because there's also a baby involved here. There's one child. Y'all have one child, or either you have a newborn and another one. But I feel like there's one child here. And they're going to try to be a service. They're going to try to cater to you. They're going to try to put value in front of you, materialism and money and stuff like that in front of you. They're going to jump into action. They're going to try to do when they know, once they realize that you know, however you decide to let that be coming out, they're going to really try to do whatever. But the guidance for you is, do you really want to continue to do this? Right? And the guidance was send them packing. So for somebody here, send them packing. So don't like, but hey, it is what it is. If it helps you, don't belittle yourself out of your harvest. Don't belittle yourself out of your harvest. We wrote that down a while back. Forgot all about it. That was perfect that I saw it again. So let's get a closing message for you. Let's use the affirmator cards. Closing message for Aquarius tribe. What do we have for Aquarius tribe? Close them out at this time, please, and thank you. So thankful and grateful. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. So hello. All right. What do we have for Aquarius tribe? You get 2. Communication and clarity. Cece. Is there a Cece here? Okay. Communication. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. So, communication and clarity. You had that. You're sensing it, and you know that it's your intuition. Follow your intuition. Okay, it's showing you. You can even ask your highest self, your intuition, to confirm your answer by fill in the blank. How do you want them to confirm your answer? On the channel, we do it with an ace within 13 card pull Lamar, right? How can you do it? Anyways, there's different ways. Play with that energy. You can tell your body. You could use muscle memory testing. Is this for me? Am I correct? Yes, forward. No, back. Yeah, you'll know. Okay. Practice your intuition. Use your clarity and your communication that you have within. You have it. Okay. This is what we have for you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later. Bye-bye.